Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you all are well, always in a good condition. I am Ersya Alfa Dira as a presenter today. So today I look forward to talking with you about my future career as a teacher. So before doing that, let's say Basmalah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And I hope you all will enjoy my speech today. So let's get started. First, I'm going to tell you about what is a teacher. A teacher is a person who gives and helps a student acquire knowledge and give inspiration and motivation for students' life. And also, a teacher is a second parents for the students. And because the students spend a lot of time in a school, so the teacher have to guide well the students to be a good personalities person. So why do I choose teaching as a future career? Because teach for me is really interesting. When we work as a teacher, we can meet a lot of people every day and we can share our knowledge to students. Not only that, we can get knowledge more because as a good teacher, we have to be learn and learn more to get a lot of knowledge and we can share it for the students. And being a teacher lets us impart life lesson that students will never forget and puts us in a position that influence them in their decision, their strengths, their weakness, and their imagination in life. So today I will be covering this speech in 3 points. The first is what are the qualities of a good teacher? And the second is what are the challenges of being a teacher? And the third is uh, how can the teacher overcomes the challenges? So let's we talk about the first points. The first point is what are the qualities of a good teacher? So first, communication skill. As a teacher, we have to be able to communicate with students, especially when we give a lesson for the students, so the students can deliver the lessons successfully. The second is a listening skill. As a teacher, we have to listen to our students too, and through listening the students we can learn how to reach them where they are. And in my opinion, listening skill and communication skill uh, is really relatable because for example, when a student talk to you about their problems, so you can communicate this with the students how to resolve it. Because when you listen to students, you will think how to resolve the students problem, and you can give inspiration and motivation to students to resolve their problem. So the third is friendly attitude. Expressing friendly attitude towards the student can makes you more approachable, and also and is more likely to make students feel comfort when they study with you, and you can motivate them to want to learn. The fourth is patient. Being a teacher is truly difficult to do because we meet a lot of students that has different ability and different personalities, where some students is very lazy and some students has a low quality in deliver deliver the lessons. So as a teacher, we have to be patient to face with the students. And fifth is lifelong learners. So to desire our education, we have to be learn and learn more to get a lot of knowledge, and we can share a knowledge to students so we can change our students life from our motivation, our knowledge, and our inspiration. So the second point is, what are the challenges of being a teacher? The first is differentiating and personalizing teaching, because a lot we meet a lot of people, and everyone has different ability and different personalities. Like I said before, there are some students who are lazy, and there are some students are diligent. Of course, the teacher will happy about the diligent students, but what about lazy students? So um, we have to be more patient to face with that kind of students. And also the ability of the student is really different. There are some students who are fast in learning, and there are some students who we have to explain to them more time to make them understand, because the ability of everyone in study is really different from each other. So the second is, make sure the student interesting and being pay attention in learning, um, because there are so many cases that students feel bored and sleepy when they're in a classroom. And when the teacher explains the material in front of the class, there are some students who sleep or do what they want during the class. So it is so difficult for the teacher um, to find how to make the students feel serious and interesting in study, and how to make all students pay attention when they explain the lessons. And the third is, know the subject thoroughly. Of course, as a teacher, we have to teach a student about some lessons, so we have to know thoroughly about the subject. um, so when the students ask for the teacher, so the teacher can answer the students question. And yeah, of course, it it the teacher have to know a lot, and the teacher have to know thoroughly about the subject. And the third point is, how will a teacher overcomes those challenges? First is prepare. So before the teacher going to give a lesson for the students, so the teacher have to prepare last night, like review the material, and prepare an exercise to make students more understand. And also, when the students ask for question, so the teacher not confusing about the question, and can answer the question clearly. The second is manage time well. So as a teacher, we have to manage time well, and also we have to friend with the time, like as a teacher, we have to be on time to come to class. And also we have to take our time to prepare, or to know, to understand how the personality of each student. So it is really useful for the teacher to manage time well. Third is develop relationship with a student. A student is very happy with a teacher who is friendly and who is caring with the students. So we must have a kind personalities teacher to make the student feel happy with us. So when the students study with us, they will pay attention, and they will interesting when they see us explain the material. And also, um, the relationship between a teacher and student is really important, because it is really affect the students learning with the teacher. So is being a teacher worth it. In my opinion, being a teacher is really worth it because this career where the teacher give a knowledge to a student and get a knowledge too, so it is really useful, and it is really nice to be a teacher because in my opinion it is really good job. And so that's all from me. I really apologize for any mistakes that I've made. So I hope you will get get good information from my speech. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.